Danhausen here. Very nice, very evil, very famous. You are watching the channel that is very nice and very evil. The Nation Network. Isn't that good? Yes, it's true. If you are not watching the Nation Network housing, you are... Wait for it. Wait for it. Cursed.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network after an absence here. Ring of Honor is back here in the Nation. And what a night it's going to be. All the champions are here one way or another. And in a very unusual, rare event, we're going to see the world champion in a non-title match right here on television tonight as part of Ring of Honor. All right, wait. Holy, that's Tony Khan. He's the CEO, the president, the owner of AEW Wrestling. What is he doing here? Gonna fit him, we're about to find out. First off, I want to say thank you so much. Since taking on AEW almost 3 years ago now, we have changed the face of professional wrestling in this industry through fans just like you. And I'm here to let you know Ring of Honor's been down for a little while, and I have talked to the owners, and quite honestly, right now, I am the new owner of AEW. Now I want you to know, well, there goes my surprise. What in the world is happening? It's Triple H! What in the hell is going on? I don't know, but things have just become very interesting here in the ROH.
Well, you should know one thing about me. I don't mind a good surprise, but I'm not a patient man. So why don't you tell all these people why I'm here?
All right, I don't mind doing that at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very busy with the day-to-day operations in AEW, and I knew I wouldn't be able to give the full attention that ROH deserves, so I made a call to this man right here, and he accepted my offer to be the new governing body here in Ring of Honor Wrestling.
That's right, and we have an understanding as well. You won't micromanage me, you will not put handcuffs on me, and you will let me run this organization, because it will end up being the #1 wrestling company on the face of the earth.
Well, I don't mind having some friendly competition, because you know AEW is my brainchild, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we've got the #1 product. But either way, we're all one family. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. We are going to have each other's back. We are going to work together, and together this will be the preeminent wrestling company in the world.
Well, I've heard similar things in the past. I've been to the top of the mountain. And I know how to take a small fledgling company and build it into a powerhouse.
There are new sheriffs in town. All right, wrestling fans, we are back. And we're all just trying to digest what just went down here. This is amazing. You know, you think you'll have a hard time with it. I'm sitting over here trying to imagine Triple H is now in charge of the ROH. Diamante making her way to the ring. Non-title match for her as well. We told you we had the gold here tonight. Everybody wanted to be here one way or another. ROH has been down for months in a reorganization format. And now look at what happened. Well, they've definitely reorganized, haven't they? They have reorganized. And I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm all those things. What does this mean for ROH as we've known it?
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Marty Bell.
I'm guessing we can just throw away the lineup sheet because things are changing around here. I mean, this is live time. Things are actually just happening in front of us. Take a look here at Marty Bell coming to the ring. She's one half of a team referred to as the Hex. Along with Allison Kay, they've had a lot of success in the past. Former NWA Women's Tag Team Champions, back when that organization mattered. Well, Tony Khan brings a lot of experience. He brings a lot of money. He just, and talent. I mean, he's got a roster that is second to none. How will that impact ROH? How many of the ROH faithful will still be here? So much to learn as we move forward here together. Marty Bell getting the early advantage over Diamante. Again, this is a non-title match. But we all know how non-title matches work when you're going up against a champion. Absolutely, it's one of those things that you can't turn your back on because a big victory for Marty Bell means that she's in the title picture automatically. Right off the get. We want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network this morning. Shout outs to Obi-Wan, Prime Time. If you missed it, you might want to go back and watch the opening segment here on ROH. Big things have happened already, and this is just the first match of the night. Diamante on the receiving end of a lot of punishment thus far in this matchup. Perhaps, I don't know that she was expecting Marty Bell to be her opponent, to be honest with you. I don't know that any of us were expecting it. It's just so much has changed just in the first 5 minutes of tonight's program. Belly to back suplex, and boy, she brought her down heavy with that. Diamante just not putting up much of a fight here tonight. She may be fortunate it's a non-title match because things are not going her way. Over the top rope and all the way to the floor she goes. And now look at this. Marty Bell from the top rope. She comes down and nobody home. Well, when you're going to go for the big moves, you have to understand there's a price to pay if you don't make it work. I mean, that would have hurt Marty Bell if it would have connected, but a lot worse when it doesn't. And now that may be the break that Diamante needed to get back into this match. To the rope she goes, back out front. Hurricane Rana from a seated position, and now Marty Bell, the challenger, or the would-be challenger. It's a non-title match. Deep arm drag gets her out of trouble, at least for the moment. Now Diamante and Marty Bell back to locking up here towards the middle of the ring. Well, this is going to be a history-making episode of ROH. No matter how all these matches turn out tonight, it's already made history just the way we kicked it off. I'm still trying to process all of this. ROH has just jumped into the major league. A lot of people have looked at ROH over the years as an indie program, and perhaps we never reached quite the levels of some of the bigger companies out there, but that all changes today. That's all now a thing of the past, and everyone will know the ROH. Into the turnbuckle she goes. Big boot into the midsection, and now follows it up with a drop kick into the turnbuckle. Nowhere for Marty to go to absorb any of that impact. And suddenly Diamante is in control of this match, showing why she is the ROH Women's Champion. And look at this. Sunset flip, down she goes, shoulders are down. Referee on the spot there. There's one, there's two, and will that be enough? It is. Big win for the WOH Champion, Diamante. Well, she did a great job of coming back in that match because early on it didn't look like she was going to have a chance. Oh, hold on just a moment. That's Kylie Ray. Now, she's normally smiling, but you don't see her smiling here, do you? All business right there for Kylie Ray. A meeting of the minds here going on in the back locker room area. That's Matt Taven and Mike Kanellis. All right, wrestling fans, tag team action coming our way. Here we see them again, Matt Taven. And going now by the name of Honor No More. Oh, I'd like to know exactly what that's all about. They were known as the Kingdom, founding members of... There's got to be a story behind the name change. Well, this is Ring of Honor, so I don't know why they'd refer to themselves as anything less than Men of Honor. Honor No More is a very interesting decision to make. I hadn't heard anything about it up until now. Nor have I. However, that might have explained a little bit more about that backstage meeting we saw just moments ago between these two men. We see Maria Kanellis in there, and she is guiding this ship. She has proven time and time again just how powerful a woman is in this industry when given the opportunity. Talking about rising over adversity, she's always done that, and she's here to do it again. Meantime, their opponents in the ring at this time, that's Caleb Connolly and Purple Pain on the apron. Connolly comes up with a big scoop and slam, and Kanellis early on going down. Sets him up in the air, goes to the suplex and plants that one as well, and thus far, Mike Kanellis coming out rather flat. Oh, there's a boot to the midsection. Kanellis not always the guy who gets off to the fastest start, but he usually catches up pretty quick in the race. If he's taking either of these opponents lightly, though, he may be in for a surprise here tonight. Oh, there's a big cutter, and that one wasn't being taken lightly. Caleb Connolly now with a jawbreaker, comes up, big kick to the face, and now goes down for the cover. Thinks he might have him, and he thinks possible, but not yet. Yeah, a little bit early to be going for that one, in my opinion, but hey, you don't know if you don't try. Again, fans, history being made right here today on the Nation Network. And Caleb, wait a minute. Maria's up there, and she's having a conversation with Matt Taven, which distracts him from the match. I'm not sure what the heck's going on with that. Apparently there was something she saw that she didn't necessarily like. I don't know. She was trying to get a point across. Caleb Connolly putting the stretch on Matt Taven right now, and for a team calling themselves Honor No More, Connolly continues to stretch the arm, the shoulder, and the abdomen. That's a wear down maneuver right there, and that's exactly what he's trying to do, trying to wear down his opponent, and doing a great job of it, I might say. Went for the drop kick there, come up just a little bit short. And now Taven with a series of chops to the chest. Follows it up with a stiff forearm into the corner, and Connolly is down. We have yet to see his tag team partner make it into this match. Well, he calls himself the Purple Pain. He's been around for a little bit now. People do know him under different names and guises, but that's who it is. And the bottom line is this: he's a very talented, very capable individual inside the squared circle. And now Connolly comes up with a small package. Will that be enough? He caught him off guard and only gets a 1 count. Look at the face on Matt Taven. He was surprised by that one, you can tell. Running Bulldog, and now Connolly in control. He might want to start thinking about making that tag. Got blocked right there, and now Matt Taven sends him in. Makes the tag to Kanellis, and now the double team coming up by Honor No More. Off that middle rope, stiff left hand right to the jaw, and Connolly is in a lot of trouble as he tries desperately to make the tag, but he is stopped. Kanellis right now choking him out right in front of the referee. Referee's got to step in and take control of the match. You can't allow that sort of thing to happen. There's rules in place for a reason. Caleb Conley, again on the receiving end of the punishment right now. Oh, big up kick right upside the head. Conley needs to make the tag. And he knows it. Spinning back kick. And now heading over towards the corner. Wait! The Purple Pain. He just dropped off the apron. Well, no, great move right there by the Purple Pain. Again, he does it again. With friends like that, who needs enemies? Purple Pain is in the ring. Oh, he's got Conley from behind. He just turned on his tag team partner. Well, I'm not sure he ever considered him a tag team partner. Conley is down and slowly getting back to his feet. He was trying to approach his partner there and say what the hell's going on, but that distraction was enough to give Kanellis a chance. Caleb Conley in a world of trouble right now. He's got him up. What's he going to do with him here? Conley falls out of it. DDT's the Purple Pain. Oh my goodness, on the floor. Caleb Conley is in a whole world of trouble. He has turned his back on his partner here tonight. Well, it's about making a statement here tonight, isn't it? Well, he's making a statement at the expense of Caleb Conley. And he's in all kinds of trouble right now. The kiss of death right there, Mike Kanellis dragging a limp, dead weight Caleb Conley. Conley kicks out on two. Went for the big super kick, nobody home. Conley fighting basically a 3-against-1 match right now. And Mike Kanellis is there with a spine buster, and Caleb in trouble. He's still trying to make a way over to the corner, but he's got to realize all he's doing is trying to escape the fire he's in. The Purple Pain has returned to the ring apron, but I can't imagine that he would tag in at this point after all that's gone down. It has been a historic night, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ROH. If you are just joining us, you might want to go back and watch the opening segment here. Oh, and there's that super kick. Puts him down, and will he be out? Back into the corner again, follows it up with a big, big running clothesline, and Mike Kanellis right now knows that he's got his man in trouble, to say the very least. And just like that, the win for Honor No More. Caleb Conley was thrown to the wolves by his tag team partner, the Purple Pain. Well, we told you we were going to be making history here tonight. We just had no idea that it would be this kind of history. Well, we're talking about history, aren't we? And let's think about where the Purple Pain comes from. Let's think about the people he's associated with and who's in charge around here right now.
Mike Kanellis.
I didn't even think about that. You might be onto something right there. Oh, I bloody well think we are onto something right there, and it should make everybody in that locker room think very clearly about what the future looks like here in the Ring of Honor. Okay, fans, we are back with more unbelievable action thus far tonight. History has already been made in Ring of Honor, but we've got a lot more to still come.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 209 pounds,
Slice Boogie has made his name in different organizations already relatively early on in his career. He's been a professional for 5 years now. He's made his way through the ranks in several organizations, including Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, the NWA in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, apparently, he is here in the Ring of Honor to try his luck out here. Well, no doubt about it. If you talk to him, he believes he has the goods to make it all the way to the top of the mountain in any organization. Well, talk is all great, but at the end of the day, you have to back that up, and let's see if he can do it. And let's take a look at who his opponent's going to be. That's Brock Anderson, along with his father.
Accompanied by the enforcer, Arn Anderson. And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 224 pounds, the enforcer, Brock Anderson.
Well, I've got to tell you, this is a very pleasant surprise to see Brock Anderson coming in, another youngster with less experience than his opponent here tonight. However, he's got one hell of a lineage when it comes to the genes in professional wrestling. He's grown up around this industry, to say the least. When your father is a founding member of the Four Horsemen, that goes a long way in preparing you for a professional wrestling career, wouldn't you say? I gotta agree 100%. And Brock Anderson, what an addition here to the ROH. All right, referee calls for the bell. Action underway as these two men go to the middle of the ring. Back heel trip, and now Slice Boogie going in for the half crab. Too close to the ropes, and Brock Anderson able to catch out of that right away. You see Arn Anderson outside the ring shouting words of encouragement to his son to get him prepared. Oh, nice move right there. Goes for the boot again. This time it connects with the midsection. Has him up and down across the knee with that shoulder breaker. Brock Anderson wasting no time at all. He has to understand that Slice Boogie's a guy trying to make a statement out here as well. Well, both of these men making their ROH in-ring debuts, so yeah, you'd want to start out on a positive note. You'd want to have a victory, wouldn't you? Drop down indeed. Back out front, Anderson catches him by the arm. Falls into a drop toe hold, however. Third time was not a charm. And now Anderson with a series of shots to the midsection. And a big scoop slam. Focusing his attention even furthermore on Slice Boogie. And now the neck is the target for the moment. But you see Anderson right there playing to this crowd. Not sure that that's what you want to be doing. His Wallace certainly never really cared so much about the crowd or their approval. Little surprised to see that that would be an issue for him. Picks him off again with another Irish whip and a big hip toss to come off of that one. He seems to think he's got this one right where he wants it. There's that Irish whip again, and Slice Boogie back out front one more time. They collide, nobody moving anywhere on that one. And now Anderson in trouble, caught with a clothesline to the back of the head, and that one's going to leave a mark. Yeah, that'll definitely leave you a little bit dizzy for a few moments. It might take you a little while to recalculate exactly what happened. Down across the knee with another devastating backbreaker, and we know from family history, the spine buster is one of the maneuvers that anyone named Anderson is going to want to be going for. Gets himself out of trouble there. Comes up with a running neck breaker, and if that isn't tradition right there coming through. Going after the legs, and Slice Boogie is not going to allow that to happen. And now Slice starting to fire up a little bit here. And now things are getting personal. Yeah, early on this was actually a bit of a wrestling match, a strong one, but a wrestling match nonetheless. But now all of a sudden things are starting to break down just a little bit here. Another Irish whip sending him into the ropes, drops down, comes back out front. Back elbow, and it does not connect. Slice Boogie has got the answer. And a gut-wrench side suplex. Anderson getting all of that. Nice arm drag. Oh, he came up with that running knee and he missed. Well, he didn't miss on the clothesline. Now he follows it up. Anderson has him in the turnbuckle now. Ladies and gentlemen, we remind you that the ROH World Champion will be in action tonight in a non-title match. You won't want to miss that. From the top rope. All the way up, and here it is. Superplex. That could be the match right there. Goes for the cover. He hooks the leg, but only going to get a one count. But Slice Boogie shaking it off. Working that neck again, and you see the approval by Dad at ringside there. As Arn Anderson has got to be happy with what he's seeing. Going up for the scoop slam, could not hold him. As this match continues on, you see the sweat on both men. Makes it a little bit harder to hold on to your person when they're out in a different position overhead like that. It could be very slippery, and that's, I think, what probably led to that maneuver going up against Brock Anderson. In control. The question is, when is he gonna come down? Has him up in the air. Again, a shoulder breaker. Irish whips him to the ropes, comes back out front. He had other thoughts, but did not make it happen. Well, again, early on in his wrestling career, those are the kind of mistakes you're going to make. There are going to be timing issues. There's going to be some learning as you go, and I think that's a pretty good idea of what we just saw there. Slice Boogie now has him. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the stretch instead. Double knee spike, and that will really hinder the performance of a Brock Anderson. Oh, smart move right there. Smart move. Using the momentum of Slice Boogie to make the offense. Into the turnbuckle, he puts him in now, ties him up into the tree of woe. Brock Anderson at the mercy of Slice Boogie in this one. Pulls him away from the ring rope. Smart move. Shoots the half and rolls him over. Gets him one. He gets almost 2. Brock Anderson able to get that shoulder up, and now perhaps a little more concern on the face of Arn Anderson ringside. Has him up in the air, couldn't hold him. And once again, Slice Boogie sliding out the back door. Brock Anderson has him up in the air. Oh, drops him on the arm and the shoulder. That was a lot of impact right on that one area. That's going to leave a mark, no two ways about it. He drops down, comes up now. Spine buster. He planted him, hooks the leg. Will that be enough? I don't think he's going to kick out from this one. He's not. It's a big win for Brock Anderson here in his ROH debut, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we'll take a look back at some of these moments in this match, and there was some really good stuff that we saw between these two young guys. The future is very bright in professional wrestling as a whole when you see a couple of young men like this able to put on a fight like this. Both of them had opportunities to win the match, no doubt about it. We see Slice Boogie right there, rolling him over for the cover and the attempt. There was that slide out that we talked about earlier on. This right here set him up for the kill. Right down on that arm and shoulder, and Slice Boogie was in all kinds of pain, and then follows it up right there. You look at Arn Anderson at ringside. Couldn't be any prouder of his son. And a tremendous victory right there.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Brock Anderson.
The next line of Enforcer, perhaps indeed. That's Brock Anderson. We'll be back with more ROH action in just a moment. Stay with us. All right, wrestling fans, we are back with more ROH Wrestling right here for you on the Nation Network. We want to thank you for joining us.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Julia Hart, and at a combined weight of 424 pounds, Brian Bill Man Hart and the Superstar.
The Varsity Blondes They have been on the AEW roster for a little while now. Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, and the head cheerleader, of course, Julia Hart. Going up against Sal Rinauro and a legend in his own right, Tim Storm, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Tim Storm, I tell you, he's bringing a lot of experience here to the ROH here tonight. And he and Sal Rinauro have been tagging up for a good little while now. I don't know how they're going to do against a team like the Varsity Blondes. I think there's a lot of youth and athleticism on the other side that might overcome Tim Storm and his experience, but we'll have to find out as time goes by. Well, I think they've been a more dedicated tag team thus far than Sal Rinauro and Tim Storm have probably been to this point. But as we see right there, that doesn't necessarily equate to a victory as he goes for the cover quickly, Sal Rinauro does. And now Pillman with a big right hand, and that stuns Sal Rinauro. Yeah, well, Sal's everybody's pal, just ask him here to tell you. But that good nature is not always going to come away with a victory as the tag is made, and here comes Griff Garrison. These two young men have been very, very flashy indeed, and when you think about Brian Pillman Jr., you think about his father, of course, you can't not do that, and you think about the very famous tag team that he was a part of with the Hollywood Blondes with Steve Austin. Sal Rinauro's in a lot of trouble right now. He might be fading. He's going to need some help here. Sal Rinauro trying to get out of this camel clutch, and he does. Big right hand going to town on Griff Garrison, who caught him with a belly-to-belly suplex right in the middle of the ring. Yeah, Griff Garrison right now is in complete control of the moment. You wonder, that camel clutch is a devastating maneuver, and it will wear somebody down very quickly. A lot of damage to the back, and that's exactly what he's targeting. It's all part of the game. Any sport you ever go into in a combat sport, whether it be boxing, whether it be mixed martial arts, if you know your opponent has a weakness, you're going to attack it as best you can. That's just part of the game. And now Sal Rinauro has him up against the ropes. Turns him over, and now he's going to use the ropes as a weapon. Slingshots him. And now Garrison trying to catch his breath after that one. Went for the back elbow, nobody home, and now Griff turning the tables. Tag is made, here comes the double team. Oh, from the top up, it's gonna be a rocket launcher, and he landed perfectly with that one. Pillman Jr. indeed connecting. Choking him out. And now look at this, he's got him. Bow and arrow. Sal Rinauro is struggling to survive. Yeah, but at this point you do get the feeling it is a struggle. Like he's having a very hard time managing his way through this one as he's desperate to try and make the tag back to his partner. Tim Storm had an outstretched arm, unlike what we saw earlier tonight with Purple Pain. Going to the eyes now, Pillman. That's a little something from his dad's bag of tricks. Oh, he caught him. And only got a 2 count. Somehow he manages to kick out. I thought the match was over right there for sure. Big drop kick finding its mark. Sal Rinauro has got to make the tag. He's going the wrong way. He's right there. Could not reach up. He was merely inches away from making the tag, and Tim Storm has done everything he can. You have to have 2 feet on the apron, though. And again, going for that bow and arrow, they continue to target the back of Sal Rinauro, and he's in more trouble now than he has been in this match thus far. Will he finally make the tag? No! He had the chance. I think the biggest problem for Sal Rinauro right now is he has no idea where he is. He was looking up. He was literally that close, inches away. Tag made. Now Griff Garrison will come back in for the Varsity Blondes. Referee might want to take a look on Sal Rinauro to see how he's doing, because things not looking very good for him right now. Oh, finally some offense here out of Sal Rinauro. Follows it up with an elbow. Yeah, but that was a glancing one. He didn't connect it full. That one he connected full with. And now from behind, going for the neck breaker. There it is. And finally makes the tag to Tim Storm. Did not last long though, as Griff caught him. Russian leg sweep, and now the former NWA World Champion is down and in trouble here. We talked about the youth advantage of the Varsity Blondes. That might be playing its role right now. Julia Hart at ringside, cheering her team on. There's that cross body block. Pillman has set him up. Oh, that could be all she wrote right there. Tim Storm is down and in trouble. Big win for the Varsity Blondes here tonight on ROH. Well, we take a look back at some of these great moments from this one. It was a good match. Tim Storm did all that he could do. As for Sal Rinauro, he was in there way too long. He got trapped. He couldn't get out. He took some heavy, heavy damage and was not able to recover from it. The match almost ended right there at that moment. And here was the move that really put the icing on the cake, so to speak.
Here are your winners, Ryan, Bill, Man, and the Superstar.
Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, the Varsity Blondes, victorious here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. More to come here on Ring of Honor Wrestling on the Nation Network. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event featuring the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 225 pounds, the European Champion, Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, Jay Lethal, Champion.
Jay Lethal has been a tremendous representative of Ring of Honor for many, many years here now. He is a namesake. We recently saw him appear on AEW programming, which makes it a little bit more curious to why he'd be here doing what he's doing here tonight. Once again, championship titles not on the line. However, prestige, pride, you can't take that away. And this is Ring of Honor after all. Nobody with more honor in him than Jay Lethal. I gotta tell you that right now. And his opponent. Oh, here we go.
And his opponent from Michigan, weighing in at 206 pounds, Dan Haas-En.
Well, we've heard from him at the start of the program. Danhausen making his way down toward the ring. Huge opportunity for him to go up against the world champion, non-title match or not. Yeah, it's always a big opportunity whenever you get in the ring with a man who holds the gold. That's how you test your mettle in this sport, isn't it? If you want to be the best, you have to go up against the best, and you have to defeat the best. And here's an opportunity for him tonight. Can he pull it off? We'll have to wait and see. I can tell you one thing, this Danhausen has had a tremendous run in professional wrestling in a short period of time, overcoming a pretty bad leg injury recently. So he hasn't seen a lot of in-ring opportunity. Hold on just a moment. What's going on here? Now that's PJ Black. The former ROH World Champion has returned home. We haven't seen PJ Black here in almost 8 months. Well, clearly his presence here has gotten under the skin of Jay Lethal. Referee says as long as he's seated at ringside, there's nothing he can do about it. Collar and elbow, they tie up. Back heel tripping, down he goes, Danhausen. Boots to the midsection, comes up with a series of rights. He is very nice, but very evil. Yeah, this Danhausen has really gotten a fan following very quickly here in Ring of Honor, as well as professional wrestling and generally. He's done a great job of making his household name. I'm not sure that it's quite there yet, but he's definitely on the path of success here in the world of professional wrestling and the Ring of Honor. Once again, we want to thank all of you, welcome you all to this live edition, this history-making edition of Ring of Honor here on the Nation Network. Right hand is blocked, and now look at this. Comes up with a stiff forearm shot. Unusual type maneuver, and an interesting point in time for Danhausen to make a maneuver like that on the world champion. But you know what? Right now, he's probably feeling a little bit better about things than he was perhaps walking in the door. Maybe he understands that Lethal's not fully focused on this match, and he's going to try and make that his advantage. The champion has him in trouble now, throws him outside the ring. And now what's Lethal going to do? To the ropes, he comes back out front. What a shot, almost into our living room. Action taking place right in front of PJ Black. Lethal has that surgically replaced, or repaired, I should say, leg. Yeah, it's not exactly the $6 million man we're talking about right now. Although with the cost of medical in this country, it wouldn't surprise me if it was about half that. Over to the turnbuckle he goes, ramming the head of Danhausen over and over. Oh, he blocks it now and returns the favor. Both men a little groggy after that one. Clothesline and Danhausen going down. Jay Lethal has him. Cross knee backbreaker. Once again, want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is Ring of Honor. If you've missed the beginning of this show, you'll want to go back and watch it. History was made here tonight. Spinning back kick finds its marker now. Danhausen taking him off the ropes with an Irish whip knee to the midsection. Yeah, the future for the Ring of Honor right now, for some of us, very precarious, but at the same point in time, you have to think there's a big future moving forward. Series of all these two men exchanging blows in the middle of the ring, and Jay Lethal clothesline takes Danhausen all the way out to the floor. And I guess he's had just about enough of PJ Black at this point. Continuing to beat him down, making an example out of Danhausen. Oh, look at this! He sidestepped the attack. Danhausen now is in all kinds of trouble. Things not going well for Danhausen. Jay Lethal turning the outside interference to his advantage as we see PJ Black now moving around the ring. From that top rope, we've seen it before, connecting with a big elbow. Yeah, and he's going down for the cover. I believe this is going to be all she wrote. Big victory for Jay Lethal here tonight. And he sends a message to PJ Black at the same time. Fans, we take a look back on moments from this tremendous action that we saw here tonight, but I've got to tell you the big news.
Here is your winner, Jay Lethal.
There is a new direction for Ring of Honor. Now that Tony Khan is the owner, what does that mean for the future of Ring of Honor?